An incident involving Zhang Linghe on set sparked a huge uproar among fans. The video, which circulated, clearly shows her losing her balance and falling suddenly. There were no dramatic effects, no background music, just the sounds of the actual scene, making the scene feel even more authentic. But what made this moment go viral wasn't just Zhang Linghe's fall. Tian Xiwei's spontaneous reaction was the highlight. Without hesitation, she ran over, her expression revealing a panic that was hard to hide. In the highly controlled world of acting, such a reaction was incredibly rare. The public was divided. Some saw this as evidence of closeness and genuine care between the actors. But others began to question, was the camera deliberately left on? Was this moment truly unplanned? On the other hand, netizens' attention turned to an unexpected detail: Tian Xiwei's appearance. In the scene, she appeared makeup-free, befitting her role as a police officer. Her skin looked natural, devoid of the glamorous touches typically associated with the entertainment industry. This decision sparked a much larger discussion than just the fall. Many praised Tian Xiwei's courage to appear as she was, seeing it as a step toward greater realism in Chinese dramas. However, there were also skeptics, viewing it as a new strategy to build a relatable image in the public eye. This phenomenon is not new. The Chinese entertainment industry has undergone significant changes in recent years. From flawless visuals to a more realistic and emotional approach, the industry has shifted. But the question remains, is this change purely artistic, or is there a deeper marketing strategy? The Zhang Linghe incident is a perfect example of how a small moment can have a profound impact. A behind-the-scenes video that might initially be considered ordinary turned into a global public analysis. Every expression, every movement, even every second of the footage was replayed and analyzed by netizens, searching for clues. Were there signs that this incident was staged? Meanwhile, Tian Xiwei has unwittingly become a symbol of the changing image of the modern actress. She not only acts but also represents a shift in beauty standards on screen. In a world that demands visual perfection, going makeup-free can be a powerful statement. But at the same time, it can also be a very clever strategy. The entertainment industry isn't just about the story it tells, but also how it's perceived. And in the digital age, public perception can be shaped by just one short video. The moment of Zhang Linghe's fall may have lasted only a few seconds, but its impact? Much longer and more complex. Some industry observers have even begun to see this as a hidden signal that Chinese dramas are now competing not only on the quality of their stories, but also on how they create viral moments. Because in today's world, virality can be the most powerful promotional tool. Could this incident have been exploited to increase attention for the project they were working on? Or was it a coincidence that was capitalized on after the fact? There's no definitive answer. And perhaps that's precisely what keeps the public intrigued. What's clear is that the combination of the sudden incident and Tian Xiwei's visual transformation has created a narrative far larger than just what happened on set. It's no longer just about who fell or who helped. It's about how a single moment can reflect a shift in the direction of an industry. And ultimately, the question that remains isn't just what really happened, but also, where will this industry go next? Because if a single incident can spark such a massive discussion, imagine what will happen next. As time passes, the footage continues to circulate on various platforms, analyzed from various angles. Every tiny detail becomes the subject of speculation. Even the split-second pause before Tian Xiwei makes a move is considered meaningful. Was it a natural reflex, or was there an awareness that the camera was rolling? This is where the line between reality and construction begins to blur. The modern entertainment industry no longer just sells the story in dramas, but also the behind-the-scenes stories. And often, what happens outside the script is even more compelling than what's shown on screen. Meanwhile, Zhang Linghe's condition, which was reported to be a minor injury, adds another layer of mystery. If it wasn't serious, why was the reaction on set so dramatic? Was it genuine concern, or a reflection of work pressure that hadn't been publicly visible? Some fans have begun to attribute this incident to the high demands of the Chinese drama industry. Tight filming schedules, high-performance expectations, and the pressure to consistently perform flawlessly can create a highly vulnerable environment for actors. On the other hand, a narrative has emerged that moments like this are actually advantageous. In an algorithm-driven world, attention is everything. And the most significant attention often comes from the most unexpected. Tian Xiwei's image transformation has also been increasingly discussed. Her makeup-free appearance is seen as a symbol of courage, but also as an adaptation to market tastes growing weary of artificial perfection. The public is now more interested in something that feels real, or at least looks real. This phenomenon suggests that standards of beauty on screen are shifting. It's no longer about appearing flawless, but about how authentic a person can be to the audience. And in this context, authenticity can become a new product sold by the industry. However, beneath all of this, there's one thing that can't be ignored: the human emotions captured in that moment. Panic, worry, and spontaneous reactions are difficult to perfectly engineer. And that's precisely where the power of this incident lies. Ultimately, whether this incident was truly spontaneous or not, one thing is clear: the public is no longer just a passive audience. They are analysts, observers, even detectives, trying to uncover the meaning behind each event. And as long as that curiosity persists, moments like this will continue to live, evolve, and shape how we view the entertainment industry going forward. Interestingly, the more people try to find the truth, the more the line between fact and interpretation becomes blurred. Each theory that emerges seems to have its own logic. Some believe it was purely an accident, while others believe the industry has become too savvy to allow moments like this to happen uncaptured. The discussion is slowly expanding, no longer just about one incident or two big names. This reflects how the modern public consumes entertainment. They not only see what's presented, but also question the process behind it, its motives, and even its impact. In this context, transparency is a double-edged sword. The more that's shown to the public, the greater the room for speculation. What was once considered extra content has now become a central part of the viewing experience. We live in an era where reality can feel like a script, and a script can feel like reality. And incidents like this fall right in the middle of that line, neither fully categorized as one or the other. For some, this moment deepened their connection to the actors. They felt they saw a rarely seen humanity. But for others, it deepened their skepticism of everything the industry presents. And perhaps that's where the true power of all this lies. Not in the answers provided, but in the questions that continue to linger. Because as long as the public continues to ask questions, continues to doubt, and continues to search for meaning, the entertainment industry will always find a way to stay relevant amidst the never-ending stream of attention.